Yeah, I guess it's a better thing to kind of more or less describe first what your characters are looking like to the average viewer. I think we can start off clockwise if you want to go ahead and describe Ziggy first, what he looks like, what he's wearing, and what he
Well,
holds.
Ziggy is a specific gnome of sorts, because if you see it up close, he has a pair of glasses for some reason. He has some cool shades, because always on the border, trying to help out with the defensives, and the sunlight doesn't help. So everybody gets a pair. Oftentimes they break it, but Ziggy kept well, kept them well in condition, and especially the book that he carries. Uh, from all those casting and writing on the book, it seems that it's not even bothered by the ink or dust or any other condition on it. It's in pristine condition, and it's well kept as well. Uh, rest of it has some green robe, a green hat, and he is a small motherfucker. Feisty one, at least.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What about
Well,
Nathan?
Nathan is an Asimar. He has standard attire, like standard. He's wearing a classic like a shirt, a white shirt with blue details with a coat, and just with his bags and equipment all over the place, just stacked on top of his body. The only thing you can actually notice from him is he doesn't show his Asimar nature. It's more like it's a bit like hidden to a certain point. So yeah, he doesn't stand out that much in the crowd. Like he's not glowing. Also, he doesn't have like I don't know, like a weapon on his hands. Like he's not carrying it per se. So that is enough detail for now. Yep, his demeanor is just a little bit laid back, but it's usually laid back. But now, because of the situation he is in, he can be a little bit tense right now. Other than that, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Durhog and Ted.
Good.
How do the both of you look like? What do your characters wear? What are they carrying?
Okay,
Well,
you go first. I'll go after.
yeah, let me go first. Well, Durhog, he's kind of in rags, but he's still wearing armor. What I mean is, on top of his half plate that he's wearing, he's got ragged cloths ripped everywhere where the metal is from underneath it sticking out. And another thing about his look is he's got braided black hair, long to about his shoulders. He ties it up in his braids in a knot. Also, he's got two hand axes fixed on the side of his hips, a scimitar as well that he carries on his back, along with a couple of javelins and some raggedy boots. His nails aren't clipped, he's looking dirty, and lots of scratches all over his exposed skin, the skin that isn't covered by armor. Scratches and scars visibly from metal weapons. That would be. Yeah, another important thing, obviously, a half orc, green skin, about 6 feet, I think, in height, and quite muscly. And that
Alright.
would be that.
Alright. So, and Ted, what do you look like? What's your full name?
Okay, so my full name, I'll repeat it once again. Thistle Elric Dewheart. Well, it will sound like that when a fancy lord says it. However, Ted is a pretty tall, around 7-foot Furlborg, and is also 400 years old. He's got white hair all over, and doesn't really care for styling it in any way. It's just how he wakes up with it. It is how he rolls with it throughout the day. For attire, I'd assume some boots up to the knees, and I'd say your standards like farmer's attire, like robes on him, nothing too armory, let's say, and a walking cane, we can call it, but it's a quarterstaff basically. Ted has had a gift with magic since he was born. Never really much of a reader, but always a person who enjoys peace and quiet, and good in the world.
Before we continue, could I interject? Yes, a very important part about my character description. I forgot to mention the half-blade Durhog is wearing is gleaming. It's
Nice.
shining.
Shining. Always shining.
Yeah, always.
Oh, listen here, Durhog. My old bones cannot carry or walk any longer. We must rest here and wait for adventurers to come.
Hey, Grandpa. As long as you keep me fed, I'm gonna follow you.
Don't worry, there's a lot of work back in the farmhouse. However, I think it is a splendid idea for us to just wait here on the side of the road.
But remind me again, why are we here?
Well, apparently there are some goody two-shoes who think they are better than me. But no, they're not, and I will prove them so. Here to slay some evil. And I thought it would be a good idea or adventure for the both of us to leave the farmhouse for a while. And, I don't know, take up the adventure ourselves. You're a big guy, right? You can smack. I've seen you carrying hay bales around the farm very well.
I can smack, don't worry. I like to slash more though.
And maybe there will be a reward. I am not too sure about that.
Hey, I told you, as long as you got food for me, I'll do just about anything.
Yes, as long as you do the hunting, we're fine. I'll just do the cooking.
No problem, Gramps.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna wait at the side of the road here.
You just wait at the side of the road.
Yeah, for someone to pass so that I can... when someone passes, I will ask instructions. Of course, they will be polite towards an old gentleman, right? Be nice to your elderly, right?
Oh, they'll be nice. I'll make sure of it.
It is... I got enough years in me to remember when the king's taxes were the worst thing to fear. Not witches, goblins, or that cursed stew that old Mima used to make back at the farm.
Do you happen to remember the recipe?
Thank heavens, no. Good. Gladly, I think it's better.
Ah, shame. Would have loved to try it.
Trust me, you wouldn't. Taste of old sock. And maybe a dead badger if we're lucky.
Badger. Sounds nice.
Okay, then both Durhog and Ted, you're gonna just park yourselves along the side of the road. And yeah, so the first initial D20s were, how likely you are to be running into them. But since you're parked along the side of the road, roll me another set of D20s just to see if you get like mugged or any attempt to mug you just comes
mugged
on the side. Just let's see.
It's our famous road.
Wooden giant.
Why would I be mugged?
Excuse me, I think it's the likelihood D12s.
Oh,
Excuse me.
D12, sorry.
Let's see if we get mugged.
Correct.
No, nice.
Oh, you are getting mugged.
Don't worry, old grandpa's watching.
Go ahead and give me a quick sleight of hands check to initially try to pull out your thieves' tools without Ziggy noticing. Or rather, I think it would be more of a stealth. Pull it out.
Yeah.
And Ziggy would just make a perception check.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is kind of unfair, but okay.
This is
Yeah,
kind
you
of
want to see, right? You know,
That's a 17.
It's a perception, right?
perception, yes.
Oh, boom!
God damn it!
So you don't trust me, yeah?
Nathan was in the middle of having a casual conversation. Like, so how are you? What
Just
have
stop
you
the
been
small
up to?
talk. Just stop the small talk.
Uh,
Give me the thieves tools.
But they're my favorite.
Great.
Uh,
You'll get them when you get released.
This just looks like a nice tree to be released by. Why not do it here?
If you want to release yourself, sure, we can stop by the tree. But the chains will stay on.
I'm good. We
Ziggy
continue
is
down.
trying to be the most professional soldier he can be,
Sticking to
but he's on the verge of just killing the guy. Just ending the whole thing. Just going back to the council. Just finish me off. I'm not made for this.
Nathan's gonna rub off on you. Come on, don't worry about it.
Did you say rub off on him? What?
Hubba hubba.
Oh,
Hubba,
rub on
hubba.
him, okay.
Let me see the spells.
All right, so Ted and Durhog, it's at that point that while you're waiting on the side of a road, you can see it's coming about evening time. You were able to see two more silhouettes, sort of like standing in the middle of the road, while previously you essentially were seeing like people walk around. You can see these guys like have just stood there for about 3 or 4 minutes, and they aren't like moving. You're eager to, see who they are, but they're just like not coming to you.
It doesn't look too good.
Every person I have
Suspicious to me.
asked for help has ignored me today. Maybe it's these last two that are coming.
Let's see what they got to offer.
Okay, we're gonna stand our ground then, and when they pass, surely not everyone will say no to a grieving old man, will they?
They're gonna have to if I'm have a say in it.
All right then, you do the talking and I'll do the grieving. Right?
Oh, okay, Gramps, you got it.
I'm getting behind Nathan and just pushing him from the back, as at least pushing one leg than the other,
Watch out,
just to speed up the process.
Watch out, you don't slip.
Don't worry. Not my first prisoner.
As soon as those two get like in about 10-15 feet, I'm gonna yell, "Oi! Stop
You
there!"
You hear a half-orc yell like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. So we're meeting. Hello. Excuse me, good sir.
My back.
Gramps, you good?
That's it's just my back is killing me, and thank God the sun is almost gone. Otherwise, the sun would have been killing me too.
Do I hear another voice coming from behind you? Or is
What's
that my imagination?
what's up with you two?
Well, I'm just an innocent man who is being held captive by this criminal. I'm in chains, and I show him the chains rattling.
As I pull on the chains.
You see? He's not even being fair to me. I haven't gotten water in weeks.
You
Why
were in
is
the
this
prison
man out
2
in
days.
chains?
What? You're well fed.
Help me, please.
Oh, does someone need help?
Yes, I need help. I need a lot of help.
Aye, Gramps, we got somebody in chains here.
In chains? A thief?
No, a killer.
A killer?
Not a killer. I'm not a killer. I'm a perfectly innocent man. This is the criminal you want.
What did he kill?
I have no idea. I don't know the man. He's just holding me prisoner.
No, I mean you. What did you kill? The one in
Nothing.
chains.
Nothing. Maybe his feelings along the way, but nothing in particular. Like,
Do you know this uniform? I extend my chest.
Why, yes, it is the
With
mighty
Lero.
god of Neverwinter, right?
Yes.
did I mention that he's a deserter also?
Sorry. Thank you. So wait. Hold up. Durhog, I know that me and you waited the whole day to
This is a
find
mistake.
someone to talk to, but usually people told us, no, these two seems like complete utter buffoons.
Hey. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Gramps speaks the truth, let me tell you that.
Other than that, where are you taking your so-called prisoner there, soldier? And what is your name?
My name is Ziggy. Ziggy the Zealous.
Ziggy. You know, back in my days, I used to know a man called Ziggy. He used to drink a whole barrel of ale by himself. Passed out by morning, never seen him since.
I might know a Ziggy or two, but don't know anybody that got that drunk.
Very well.
We do drink from time to time.
I already like your Ziggy more than this one.
Okay. Why are you on the side of the road?
Well, we heard that there's monster killers here, passing here, and something about change I can't quite remember.
That is me. I am a monster.
I think the fellow that is imprisoned fits the description.
Yes, I am also in chains.
So now, do I have the actual description?
You just heard of a convoy with chains, so interpret that as you will.
Uh-huh. That they must be it, then.
Have you seen any other people in chains?
No. No other people in chains, I'll admit. Hog, do they seem your criteria?
Aye. They look like the pair.
Right, then we are meant to follow you.
So you're the escort.
Apparently so.
We are.
Wait, aren't you the escort? Oh, my old brain's got things all messed up, how?
Oh my god, we're fucked.
DM, should we know the road?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, you have your nifty little map that was
Okay.
given to you.
A nifty
you know,
little thing
and
called
the-
a map.
Yeah, and over here, just for your own memory, you got like this big red circle, and just like bad, like bad vamp, like here.
Aha. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. Graham, do you want to see the map?
Yes, do so, please. So, if you have any scribbles, I will write them down on mine.
And I point the book that I have, which is the half size of me, in front of the big.
Yeah, it's like a tourist map in his hands.
Yeah.
Just nudge in to see what he wrote down.
Very well.
See-
To Great
see
Cloak Hills, then. Yes, I've been there a couple times.
Seeing all of this, Nathan takes a look at Ziggy with all his writing. I'm like, did you write this?
Of course not.
Okay. I was beginning to think that you're illiterate as well.
Bad vamp on the map.
From the
This reminds me of a particular character from a previous campaign, by the way.
Wait.
Maybe we'll leave like a description note for that.
maybe.
I remember.
Wait,
We all
big
remember.
muscle guy. Did you Did you say your name, or I did hear it?
No, I didn't, but pleased to meet you. Durhog.
I extend my hand as a gnome. As a
I
grind sign of.
extended as well. I'm going for a handshake.
I grab his pointer finger and shake as hard as I can.
His pointer finger. And what about your prisoner's name? What is his name? Do you know?
I do.
Or rather your companion? You two seem to be friends more than...
Friends as
What are you
well.
talking about? I love the guy. Can you
But
tell?
he says that he doesn't know me, that I kept him as prisoner, now we're friends. Odd fellow.
Yes, but his name.
Ah, yes. His name, let me check in the notes. Aha, yes. Nathan Silver.
Nathan, you know, I used to
just-
know a guy named Nathan back in the day. I used to drink a barrel of ale, pass out, never seen him by morning.
You can see off the road a little bit of a ways into the woods, like near a tree line. You can see a lot of lights being shown, like in the dead of night.
Hold up. I see some lights. I don't know if anybody is informed of this, but the people that we're looking for usually are a nomadic kind of people, which they travel a lot. So they probably set up camp over there. Or at least it is some kind of camp that I'm seeing right now.
They're not travelers. These are no one. Maybe they're good people and looking to cook us up a stew for the night.
I think, with my knowledge, I think they are good people, but
Who's older here?
I think you're. I don't think even the tree next to me is older than you, but
Exactly.
in a good way.
Exactly. This is why we should
Your experience.
listen to our elders, right?
Right.
Right, Gramps.
Durhog, what do you think? Should we go and say hello to the lovely fellows here? Maybe they'll cook us up a stew.
Aye, Gramps. That's a splendid idea. None more wiser than you.
I think the soldier will agree with us.
Yeah, rest is well needed. We can end the night.
Yes. All right. I move into the direction of the camp. Like,
Right.
I'm walking slowly, not running.
Mhm.
Just walking in that direction.
Just
clanking.
moving to be seen.
Yeah, I'm moving to be seen.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, so you're gonna get a little bit closer. You're gonna veer
By the way,
off of the. What's up?
Just to clear things up, I have no idea if they're gonna be dangerous or not. Nathan believes they won't be.
All you heard is they're nomads, they're vagabonds, and they're looking for people to take them up on their offer. That's the only thing.
That's why. That's why I'm walking that way. So yeah. Continue.
So, veering up off the road, you will eventually get towards a tree line, and now you can see your vision is going to get much clearer. You can see now, whenever you're peering through these different tree stumps, a fully formed camp. You can see numerous amounts of wagons, and you can see numerous amounts of lights and fires that are maybe about 20 feet away from you right now. And you can also now feel the sort of smell of these different cooked meats. And you can also feel a tinge of alcohol in the air. Whether you're an experienced drinker or not, you can possibly identify some strong, some loose drinks. And yeah, at the moment, you kind of hear this sort of this different chatter among the people there. Make a perception check real quick for me. So, you are how well read would Nathan be about these people here? How read up would he be on the region of Barovia?
Well, going from his background, he comes from a monster / vampire hunting family, so, and plus a well-standing family, so a lot of times like literature and stuff like that has been a big point in his life. So a bit of not that detailed about every region, but just knows a bit about everything.
Go ahead and make a history check for me then.
Yep. Here we go. I do not recall that much.
So, you don't particularly recall the language of Barovia. You're not really well versed in that many words. You only kind of like get the basics of what they're all about. And with your perception, you can hear the different sounds, and you can also now, looking at the camp to your right, you can kind of like spot with your ears, something in the bushes, and it's not any sort of ambient sound. It's more like this sort of like click, and you look to your right, and there's this like individual who is s- aiming a crossbow at you. You can see the ornate kind of like jewels and bandana that he's got on his like chest and the head. And yeah, he's sort of like aiming at you. And the one word that you kind of like pick apart from what he's saying, because he's saying a full sentence to you in Barovian, the only word you can pick up is hands.
I'm instantly grounding myself as as I hear and eventually see what's happening. I'm like, everybody hold.
What's the hold up?
Stop moving. Ah. Hello. Hello, good sir. I do not understand what you are saying, but I'm presuming that it means that stop walking. And do you understand me, or am I just yapping?
He'll kind of like look at you blankly, and then after a couple of seconds, sort of like say something else and yell out towards the camp. And you can see now from the camp as you're standing there, a couple of more of these individuals will pop out and kind of like get a view of you. At the moment, there's like maybe about 5 in the tree line, maybe about 10 feet away from you, and you're kind of like staring at each other. And one of them will pipe up and go, "My friend here, what he wants to tell you is, put up your hands, please. Chained one."
Uh, I'm trying to put up the hands as far as the chains let me. My hands are over here. I can't pull them up even further away because chains tend to do that.
He'll look towards everybody else.
I'm like, hands up.
Oh yeah, of course. Well,
Are you guys complying?
Right, so I'll
would
put.
would
Go
I
on.
have some parchment paper or something that would like accept as the form of knowing that we are the people that they need to be giving them the information?
Yeah, the big red marker on the map saying bad people that are there, that's kind of the region of Barovia.
But are these the people that are giving us the way, or
They fit the
I
description.
mean, they fit the description.
I just hold my hands and start moving a bit towards, as if standing next to Nathan. And just,
Okay.
I won't take another step. Don't worry. My book is on my hip. Are you the Barovians that need to give us the information for the map that we need to continue our path on?
They kind of
We are
look to
sent.
themselves.
We are sent by the Mage Council. You see, I'm the soldier that needs to keep the prisoner in check and make sure that he is still alive for the whole journey.
He's doing his job well. I have not been released from my chains, but we mean you no harm.
They kind of look to themselves and sort of like do a little chuckle and go, but we are from Barovia, but not Barovians per se. You come here for what? The way towards our land? Come here to take up our offer? That no other brave adventurer dare stake. Are you sure it may be your death or your peril?
Oh, you see, I'm the deaf one in the group. Hello, Balonians. Could you please help us find to take up your offer and maybe offer an old man a stew if you have something cooking, and my grandchild, you see. We haven't eaten since noon. So we can join them now at their campfire, right?
Yeah, we are. I'm walking a bit. Yeah, I'm walking towards.
This old back of mine. Thank you so much, Balonians. You are such nice people.
I don't think that's the name.
They... Balatonians.
It's no use correcting an old mind. It would only confuse him more.
Yes, I think he just made it worse. But-
Aye, that's a smart man there.
Thank you.
Come on, Gramps, let's get something to eat.
As we're walking, I'm like going towards Ziggy. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
sorry for being a pain in the ass today.
Oh.
Just
So you
a
want to
lot.
kiss my ass now? What's happening? You
If
want
it
the
was
chains
the last
out?
ass on the planet, I would not kiss it. But
Thank you.
Yeah, I apologize for my manners.
And I extend the thieves' tools to him
Thank you.
Oh,
General.
the plot twist.
while I'm holding the keys in my hand from the cuffs.
Unlock yourself.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can figure it out. Thank you. As he's instantly getting out of the chains.
Make a Thieves Tools check. So roll a d20
Oh my
plus,
god.
plus your dexterity plus your proficiency modifier to try and break out. Oh, okay. It's an 8. So you'll hear Nathan, go, oh, of course I'll get myself out. And as he's going into the middle of the camp, you can see as he's sitting down, he's still fiddling with the locks, and he's not saying anything. But he's
saying
doing it. You're into him now. You're into him. We'll see you whenever you get out of there. But no progress as of yet.
Look, I need a drink.
I'm sitting at the table a bit far away from him, but keeping an eye on him, and I'll just send a message to him. And I'll just say, do you need help? Are you all good?
Doing perfectly fine. As you can see, he's not doing perfectly fine. Just hates to admit that he needs help.
I walk over with the keys.
He mentioned a woman by the name of Madame Eve. Am I correct in saying that?
Hmm.
Okay. Madame Eve. Apparently, she is our fortune. So, anybody willing to get their palms read? Hello?
What? You're speaking to Nick, right?
He's
No.
speaking to all.
Oh, to all of us.
What the fuck?
I got confused for a
What
second.
the
I was like, what?
Ooh.
Okay, then.
Get a nosebleed,
Wait, I
please.
lost connection for a second.
Also, 1 DC, and then you got 2.
Everybody's
So one
Rethought
guy fucking ran out of internet, and the other guys are just like thinking he's talking to me. Okay, this
Okay.
phenomenal.
Let's start it over. Ask the question again.
Any one of you fuckers want your palms read or something?
Just Madame Eve is ready to see you. She has all of her equipment at the ready.
And I just hop off from the bench. I want to go first.
Oh. Okay, then. Sure.
Let's
Before
see this
before we go,
form of magic.
good sir. What? We didn't quite catch your name.
My name is Tsvetko.
Nice.
What? What?
My name is Nathan.
Is there a problem here?
No,
Invoking my name.
no problem. Sorry, just an old joke came back. Hello, Tretko. My name is Ted.
Hey.
Hello, Brad.
You see, you caught that quite wrong now. It's Ted or Thistle Elric Dewhart, but my friends call me Ted. But we're friends, so you can call me Ted.
I see. I think we stick to these pet names. I think you like our bread, so you know.
All right then.
I'm Bretko, right?
Oh, okay. I guess bread it is then.
Of course, just between you and me, though.
Okay.
Either way, Mister, and he'll point towards Ziggy. What was?
Ziggy, yes.
He'll go. Yes, if you wish to go and step in. Now, and she kind of like does a very quick shuffle onto the cards, and you can see now there is about 40 cards just splayed out onto the table, and she'll go. Now, pick one. We'll see what it is, and I will tell you what I see. And she'll kind of like reach under her table, kind of like put on the top of the table what appears like a crystal ball. This looks much akin to like some magical focuses that you've seen during your wizarding travels. And yeah, she'll put it onto the table, kind of like put her hands underneath the table and kind of just like stare at you.
I don't wanna just like stand on the table and just pick the furthest card, and I just pick the one that's closest to my right hand.
For reference points, we have rolled these cards previously, and now they're about to be revealed for what results each player has gotten. So, see, you'll reach part, and you will pull out the 5 of stars. This card, it tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. And then she kind of looks at it, mimes a little bit, waves her hands around the crystal ball, and goes, "A wounded elf has what you seek. He will part with the treasure to see his dark dreams fulfilled."
Okay.
Look over to somebody to give me advice.
Okay, Nathan, you go next.
Got you, Grandpa.
Let's go one by one then. That's how we
Let's go.
started, right? So you go.
All right. You can see Nathan going into the realm of magic.
Well met, Mr. Silver. And she'll kind of shuffle the cards again.
I take a card from the middle.
Okay. You'll take it and you'll flip it over, and it is the 3 of stars as she's hovering over the crystal ball. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty, plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak.
I'm sorry, I haven't experienced something like this before. I don't know how to comprehend all of this.
As riddles are, you must forge your own path to understanding.
It said it depicted a kneeling woman of some sort, and of great beauty, and some master of the marsh knows something. I have it written down. I'm writing it down as we speak.
Sounds like a load of baloney to me. No wonder they're the Balonians, right? All right. I guess
Please do not disrespect the people that are reading our fates.
They gave me
Or reading
stew, so I will be respectful. And I go inside. Good evening. Then I just go to sit down on the chair, if there is one.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you kind of like squeeze in. You're a bit big. You know, the roof's much better whenever you're sitting down. You kind of had to lean as you were entering in. But yeah, you'll sit down, and Madame Eve will go, "Well, hello, Grandpa."
The name's Ted, Madame Eve. Please.
Ted. Very well. And she'll kind of like look towards the cards.
Oh, I just get to pick. Okay, so we start this immediately. Okay, you know I'm not too much of a believer in this magic, but Okay, I'll just play along for now, and I'll just pick one at random.
And you'll flip over the 5 of glyphs. An evil tree grows atop a hill of graves where the ancient dead sleep. The ravens can help you find it. Look for the treasure there.
It can't be more ancient than me, right? Aha! Aha!
My turn now, I guess.
Have a crack at it.
Wish me luck, boys.
Good luck.
Durhog says.
Don't smash it.
Durhog says as he stands up before leaving the cup of stew that he was drinking, eating. He greets Madam Eve with a hello, madam.
Look up and go, "Ah, hello, green one. Lucky for you. You get 2.
I get 2? What do you mean?
And she'll sort of like gesture towards the cards.
Oh, I pick 2?
Pick one. We'll see where it goes.
Okay.
And Durhog goes to sit in the chair, squeeze in it a little bit, and pick one of the cards.
Flip it over. And this is, you can see the King of Hearts. I see a fallen paladin of a fallen order of knights. He lingers like a ghost in a dead dragon's lair.
Wow. We even get help.
Flips it over, and you can see it is another King of Hearts. Just simply look to the father's tomb.
Madam, thank you for your help and these fortunes. They're of great importance, and I'm sure they will be of help. I will leave you now.
Live
And
well,
again,
the journey is
you're-
long.
yes, thanks to your people as well for feeding us.
She'll nod. Let's go. You will need it. Now, that is all I have to offer.
Of course. Good night to you.
As Durhog steps out of the wagon.
And after maybe about 15 or 20 minutes of this seemingly endless road in front of us, we can see a head kind of like jutting from these woods on both sides of the roads. From the fog come these very high, sort of like gates with like these 2 pillars that hold them together on either sides. At this moment, your view is like limited to about maybe 25 and 30 feet in front of you. That's when they'll jut out at you. You can see these very huge iron gates that hang on this like stonework, and yeah, above it you can see 2 headless statues of armed guards appear to flank the gate, and you can see they don't have a head. Yeah.
Okay, are the guards wearing any type of armor that we would know?
Yes.
You want to get close to?
I mean, sure, yeah, let's go and inspect the statues.
All right. You look close to them, and they seem to just be wearing these sorts of half capes on their like shoulders. They seem to be wearing some form of heavy armor. You can't really discern if it's like plate or anything like that. But yeah, they're wearing some pretty decked out gear, at least from what the stonework depicts. And as you get closer, you can see actually looking down. Whenever you're looking at their boots, you can see like a blank face of this statue's head, sort of like wedged into the ground. It seems like it's fallen there. Now it's being like eaten up and being by different environments.
Like
Like vines have grown
Vine?
around it, moss
Okay.
has grown around it. Yeah.
Yeah, not like physically being devoured, like
No, no, no.
quicksand, something like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
Opa,
Yeah.
I apologize. It's not the information. But what would mold earth do to this? Or is that only
Right.
for dirt, not
You
for
can excavate.
Dirt. Portion
Stone
of
as well.
dirt,
dirt or stone?
I'd say this falls under the category of dirt. Yeah. Do you want to cast Mold Earth on this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
If you
put this
target an area
back.
of loose, excavated, move along the ground.
We're looking at the excavation thing. If you wanted to get rid of the dirt
Yeah,
on
sure.
the.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
clean the. Hold on 1 second, fellows. I did a little bit of work back in my days. Yeah, I'll try to
Yeah.
clean the dirt out of the statue. And
With
see
that,
if
the
it
different
reads
moss.
something.
Yeah, with that, the moss kind of like loosens up, detaches, and it's just on the ground. The head of the statue itself seems pretty clean now.
And an unfamiliar face?
Uh, you look at it, you've never seen this guy before.
Very well, I got nothing.
Good job, old man. You fixed the statue.
Grandpa,
did. Yes,
did you put the statue's head?
I just cleaned it up.
Or did you put it in its place?
No, I can't lift that thing. If one of you big boys wants to carry it up to the top of the statue, please be my guest.
Do you want
Maybe
me to,
another
Gramps?
day.
Do we just put the head back? Because
I'll try to be stupid.
So to put it into perspective, the statues themselves are big enough to where they're about maybe 4 times your height in
oh,
4 times your height. That's kind of how they're positioned at the moment.
Okay,
Also,
so they're huge.
big
Huge.
statue.
Yeah.
Big. To put it into perspective, like how big these gates are. This is like looming type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Mhm.
like if you wish to show visual representation, that's how it looks like.
okay.
That's big.
And then, did we try the gate? Maybe it's just open.
Well, we don't have any other way.
Yes, we can't go
We're
inside
going
this.
right now.
You
So-
think it's welcoming us, Gramps?
Of course it is. I mean, look at this cloud around us. I got enough years in me to remember when cloud storage meant hiding your gold in a tree and hoping your neighbor didn't find it. But now you younglings just look what is this?
All right.
This is-
Enough reminiscing of the past.
Very well.
Let's just go through the gate.
Okay.
Worst thing that can happen. Come on.
So
I can't see shit.
yeah, Durhog. Now you can see as you're getting more and more within the bounds of Barovia after the gates, you can start to see the more you head in, the further kind of like the mist sort of like clears up and gives a little bit more leeway for you to see like inside of the tree line. You can see more shrubbery. Not all that much, but you can see you got a good field of view of maybe about 70 or 80 feet. Now it's not that thick of trees, so you can definitely look past and in between the tree trunks. But you do catch a whiff. Durhog, you catch a whiff of something rotting. Some smell in the air. Seems to. Smells like somebody died here.
But only the smell, right?
Yeah, it's
Nothing
coming from
inside.
your right. Yeah.
Okay, as soon as I notice the distinct smell of rotting, as you said, I stop in my tracks, raise my left hand, do a, like how the soldiers do with their hand, just extend their palm, and then close it to make a, sign to stop everybody.
Yeah, Durhog, whenever you look over this tree stump, you can see that the foul scent has led you to a human corpse that is half buried in like this underbush about 50 feet from the roadway.
Right.
You can see it's a young man. He's got these clothes of like a commoner. His clothes though appear to be torn and are raked with claw marks. And whenever you kind of like get closer, the crows are gonna like fly away. And it seems like he hasn't died recently, but you will notice that he's got something clenched in his hands.
Okay. So,
Durhog, anything on the body? Anything there?
well, I'm looking at the body, but just keeping my eyesight on the body and answering my companions. Yeah, I think I found it. It's
Found it?
riddled with claw marks, half buried, very tattered. It looks recent.
No. Recent? Did you say recent?
Yes, Gramps. Whatever did this might still be lurking around.
Are you sure he didn't just trip and hit his head?
Well, come and see these claw marks. Tell me if he tripped and fell.
Claw marks? What? Okay. And I will move a little bit closer. I say, oh, no, this smell is too much for me, apparently. No, please. You said he was holding something in his hand?
Why, he does appear to be. Let me check what it is.
Okay.
As I take a few steps towards the body, kneel down and
Wait, don't touch.
Why?
Maybe I can do it quicker.
It's a dead body.
Nathan, it's a dead body.
You do you.
Looking at the, you said it's like clasping
Yeah.
whatever it has in its hand.
Yeah, as you get closer, you see that he's holding this sort of like crumpled envelope in one of his hands.
Mm-hmm. So let me go ahead and start lifting finger by finger, trying to loosen the grip and then pull out the envelope. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor. Signed, Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster.
Stop lifting.
Great
I,
heavens.
What happened here?
A fella had a run-in, I guess, with the big darkness in this area, huh?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead as you start climbing over there. Give me a quick perception check as you go further in.
What am I gonna see? Probably something.
Let me see if you see. Yeah. So as you get to about here on like the side of this tree, you are gonna notice something coming kind of like from north side from you, out of the woodworks, and you can see like a pair of green eyes kind of like staring at you from the shrubbery over here in this direction.
Shit. Are they?
You look
Wait,
around and you can see another pair over here. Another pair over here.
I back the fuck off instantly.
All
I'm
right.
like, watch out! Eyes,
Watch out from
eyes,
it. From what?
eyes up
Apologies.
north.
You can see coming out of the different foliage what appears to be some wolves. One's coming from here. They're all coming in view now. They're all kind of like hunched over and almost like ready to pounce as they're like slowly making their way towards you. And they seem to be
Ooh.
making like this sort of like half circle. One thing you'll notice about them compared from different wolves is that these ones have like these glowing, piercing green eyes to them. They seem to be moving with intent, no instinct.
Ted, have you seen these type of wolves?
Can you talk to them?
My dear golly, no, I cannot. Look at them. They're not normal wolves. I cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. Boom.
It's 15.
You can see a couple of these wolves here kind of like do like a half stop and kind of like look towards you. And you can see them almost like show their teeth to you. And wolves regularly, they can't express much in the way of facial features. But you can spot that this wolf's mouth almost like kind of like extends and bends a little bit into this sort of like half grin as it looks at you. And
Alright.
I don't think they're friendly.
And?
Oh my god.
And what did
and
you
they're gonna
stop
pounce on you.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a firebolt. And at which one would you like to fire? As they're gonna be, at least the two ones at the front are gonna be making their move, and the rest are gonna follow in initiative.
I suppose I would. The first one that pounces, I'm just gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
I suppose the one that there is in front of Durhog. Durhog.
Yes. All right, go for it. Yeah, try. So 18 will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
I think you just click on the firebolt thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 points of fire damage. You can see Ziggy,
Damn.
as prepared as ever, unloads his prepared fireball into the charging wolf. As it's like charging towards you, you can see it kind of like it hits it at the side. It'll kind of do a little bit of a yelp, but immediately get back on course and try to pounce on your allies. And I think this is going to be a good point to go ahead and end it off here.
Ah.